Hello, I just want to give a quick, honest review of what I've seen so far with the CEN Puma Rally 1. So I got this thing about 2.5 weeks ago. I've been busy upgrading it with better parts. But initially, after I opened it up, um, what I saw was a lot of loose screws. Just about everywhere there were loose screws, and unfortunately there were like loose screws also by the drive shaft, so I had to tighten everything up. Very disappointing. The shocks initially, I mean, they felt great. The stock plastic shocks, these are not them, but every single cap on the shocks, they were all really loose. And then, I tightened them up, but before that I checked to see how much oil was in each shock, and again, most of the shocks were filled halfways with oil, so that was also disappointing. Other than that, I mean, the drive shaft seems pretty smooth, so that was good. I did take it out initially just in front of the house, and I ran it with a 3-cell and a 2-cell, not this 2-cell, but a different 2-cell, and it's fast. It was fast. This one must have been a newer production model because it came with this part right here. For those of you who've been following this vehicle, initially had a lot of issues with the body caving in. It would cave into here, so they added this part. Well, this one was already installed. Upgrades, obviously the shocks. I went full aluminum shocks. The steering assembly. Definitely you don't want to keep the stock steering assembly. I think the initial production models had an issue with the plastic. It was very weak. Changed out the servo. I went with an EcoPower high torque servo. Switched out the turnbuckles. Went to titanium turnbuckles that I found on eBay. Obviously the radio is pretty, it's not that good, so I went with, I'm using my 4PX, my Futaba 4PX. Even switched out the Deans, went with XT60, and the fan, added a little bling bling, and just making sure that it's good to go. Tomorrow I'll be heading to my local track, and it's a clay track. It's got a couple of nice little jumps, see how this thing does, see how it handles in the air, and hopefully it holds up. If it's a big disappointment, I'll definitely do a review. And I know everybody's trying to compare this thing to the HPI WR8 Flux, but I don't know, but we'll see. It looks fantastic. I mean, this body is amazing, right? The body's amazing. I did also strengthen certain parts of the body because I could see it breaking. So I added some of the mesh with the shoe glue. Hopefully it holds up. And that's it. I'll come up with another review. Bye bye.